So one of the first things I'm going to be doing in the van is just pulling off pretty much everything I need to run the wiring and all the sort of stuff that was on here beforehand. The other thing I'll probably start on as well is this window here. This happy little guy leaks when it rains. I was going to start running all the electrical cables today, and to do that I wanted to pull the passenger seat off, because that's where I was planning to house the batteries in here. And an extra added bonus is the batteries will fit perfectly. I've just set up our charging system, which charges off the vehicle's alternator. We've just hooked it all up, it's all working. Hold tight, my love, and the stars will appear. All the words she said when she shot me right here. She said she knew an easier way out of here, and I believe. About to cut the hole for the bed.
Oh man.
I hope you measured it right.
Don't stuff it up.
Now, I had a bit of an issue with the solar panels where the brackets I was supplied with didn't really work. So what I ended up doing is I had some spare 65 by 16 aluminium section. So I basically made a square frame out of that, which I've still have to mount the solar panels to it, but there's the solar panel sitting on it right now. So with the ladder, it's basically made up of the actual ladder raiser. It's got two plates which are going to connect to the van. And then on the inside I've got a couple of other plates made up just so it helps keep them without moving.
I met someone, don't care what it costs. No ray of sunlight's ever lost. So tired of sleeping alone, so tired of eating alone. I need to.
Some of our kitchen cabinets. So we just got flat pack ones from IKEA to save time because we didn't really have a lot of time to put together all the cabinetry. So we just got modules. So this one would be for our drawers in our kitchen in the van.
Looking at a first light, am I still on her mind? I've been undone. Saturday sun, I met someone out on the west coast. I gotta get back, I can't let this go. Saturday sun, I met someone, don't care what it costs. No ray of sunlight's ever lost, ever lost. Ba-ba. And still the memory's right there. She put the breeze in my hair. No kiss was softer, softer than this. I'm reading her lips. Oh, each line I read. She left her books in my bed and her song in my head.
So I'm just putting the floor installation down. I think I put it the wrong way up though. I think it's meant to be the shiny side up, not the other side. But it shouldn't matter too much for the floor anyway. We'll just put it the silk side up on the walls. And now I'm just using the special tape to join all the joints and cracks just to allow for maximum insulation in the van. And then on top of this we're going to put our floating timber floor. So I'm just installing our timber floorboards. So what I'm doing, I just have to cut around all these little nooks and stuff around the side before I can lay it out, which will be much easier around here. So I'm just sort of jigsawing them out. We're also nailing and gluing them down just to be extra secure, as they're probably going to rattle around quite a lot in the van. I think most people just sort of glue them because they're a tongue and groove floorboard, so they just clip in together. So yeah, we'll see how we go.
Care what it costs, no ray of sunlight's ever lost. Oh, Saturday sun. Oh, Saturday sun. I met someone. Oh, Saturday sun. Ba 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 ba.
Putting up all the insulation at the moment. The depth's actually working out really well with the thickness, so we don't have to split it in half, so which means we should be really well insulated. Pretty much all the insulation, then I've put the floorboard on top, and then I've started lining it with ply as well, so I'll probably finish all the foil first before I do any more ply work. But I've basically just run battens all along for where I need to pick up the bed frame and to help support the midspan on the walls.
Breathe in the air, set your intentions.
You can see behind me I've got one wall of the ply up, which I think looks pretty damn good. I'm surprised actually it went up so easy. So I've just got to do that wall behind me now. I've just got to finish that one off and then a few panels on the doors and I'm all done. So I'm pretty much halfway through the plumbing. I've done the water filter, the pump, all up to the kitchen sink. And I've put in the hot water service, as you can see here. I'm basically at the stage where I've got to run all the pipe work down the side and to the back of the van where we're going to have that storage compartment, and we're going to have a shower off the back.
Oh, we have water!
Tomorrow's a new day for everyone. A brand new moon, a brand new sun. When you feel life coming.
So I'm just making a fancy top for our table for the back of the van. It was a bit plain, so I thought we had this mat hanging on the wall. So I thought I'd take it down, cut it to size. So I'm going to do that, stick it on, and then I'm going to put resin over the top, so it'll be a nice sealed, interesting kind of looking table.
Long before you came, so which way is the wind blow?
We've done all the lime washing on just the walls, so they're really fine plywood. It's very subtle, you can't see too much. We only did a couple coats. We've got our seats and our bed bases, which have all been sealed and all of that. Our overhead compartments, so these will be for our wardrobes, and then we also have our control panel thing in here, so we'll probably put all our camera gear and things like that. We have a slightly larger cupboard, so this is obviously where we've got all our dry foods. We've also got all our toiletry gear, and any other sort of things like the books and stuff as well. We still are sorting out some issues with our water filter. It's leaking a little bit, so the sink hasn't been fixed in yet. And yeah, so basically we're ready to just start giving everything a really, really good clean, inside and out. And then it will be all the last minute sort of things of fixing this, putting up curtains, doing all the caulking around all the edges to fully finish it. And yeah, we leave in a couple of days. So we're cutting it a bit fine, but we're nearly there.
Deeper, deeper for you. Down to the bottom, 2,000 emerald pools. Down to the bottom.
So we're pretty much at the final stages of packing at the moment. Everything's been finished. We're still yet to test out the bed, but apart from that, all the caulking, we've tested all the electrical, the water filter doesn't leak anymore. But yeah, no, it's all fitting in pretty well. Feels like it's been a long few weeks. We've been putting
Finally got it done.
Yeah, been putting in some really long hours to get everything done. We've just got to do the packing and a few little final bits of caulking, which we'll do today, and then we leave tomorrow.
Let me show you a little bit of the van.
10,000 fathoms under a tidal wave. You can never pull me away. No way.
If you want to see the full van reveal tour,
Yeah, we're going to do a proper tour and put up a separate video showing you how all the bed goes together and the different components, and if you guys have got any questions or anything about it,
feel free to comment in the comment box below. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to our channel because we'll be uploading loads of stuff from our travels through Tassie
and when we
and
go up
all
the
up
East
the
Coast.
East Coast as well as any little van tips that we might have along the way.
We haven't had a chance to test everything yet, but hopefully it all works out alright and there are no major problems, but yeah, fingers crossed.
Thanks guys.
See ya.
To the bottom, 2,000 emerald